So, welcome to day 54 of scaling my marketing consulting agency to 10k a month, and it's been a great day for it, to be honest. 7 meetings booked in total for me and for my clients. So, I personally booked in 3 calls today for my business, and I booked in one of my clients, my only client at the minute, 4 meetings. So, yeah, to be honest, her ads have been going really well, running very well. I made adjustments to mine, and the difference has been kind of night and day in terms of the results, even in terms of, yeah, like going from like one booking like every other day to being able to book 3 in one day, just 2 days after the changes were put in, were like kind of just show you the level of which, we're able to change things. And yeah, it's incredible with the what's going on with my client. The leads, we're booking in about 50% of the leads. Like, it's incredible, like the amount of initial consultations I'm able to book for her. So basically what we're going to try and be doing is I'm going to be having a meeting with her on Friday. So obviously today's been Monday, but I'm going to have a meeting with her later in the week, basically at the end of the week, to say it's been almost 2 weeks since we started the campaign. They've been popping off. You've been having over a meeting a day on average, being booked in. And so, how are you feeling about it? Obviously, are you happy about it? Most likely, yes. And how basically can we get the best results for you? Now, she already had a call with somebody that is going to go ahead. They just need to secure the funding, which should pretty much should go ahead, because it wasn't actually a price objection. It was they need to get the funding from elsewhere because of the treatment that it is. They have availability for funding to pay for it privately, even though it would be public funding. So that's going to go ahead. We've got somebody that has pulled the kind of need to speak to my husband trick, but that's a potential deal as well. And yeah, obviously we've not had a deal like go through just yet, but there's many opportunities over the next week or so for her to have a call and it just go perfectly and they sign straight up. So yeah, really happy with the performance of the ads. The price at which we're able to book meetings in has just been incredible. And so it's just about converting them now, and how can we get to a point where convert them. Obviously for me, I've spent quite a bit on my ads and had a bit of unluckiness at the start, I guess, with how they were going, and they weren't running the best. Made the changes, some night and day difference with that as well. And yeah, we'll be able to see from the calls that I have in the coming days and weeks to see how that goes. But yeah, there's some anxiety around like the financial side of it, and spending lots of money on adverts basically for my business, but not seeing the reward and the result of that straight away. But these things take time. You have to learn. Something that, again, I'll say is that they always say that marketing is like an 8-letter word for test, right? So you just have to keep going through the motions, and yeah, just keep it going, and you will figure out what works, what doesn't work, and how to do better. But the main idea here is that I'm learning the skill of how to book calls in consistently for me and for my clients. Finally, like starting to see that consistently. And basically the follow-up from this is, how do I help my client and myself basically close more of those, qualify more of them, increase even more the leads and bookings, and yeah, from that be able to just scale up tremendously what I am doing, what they're able to achieve, and therefore from the testimonials from that, put that back into my business, and obviously see great things from that. So yeah, that's been day 54. The kind of highlight of the day has been the 7 bookings, and yeah, see you for the next one on day 55.